Why does my narcissist ex keep contacting me? It's a question that haunts many who've ended a relationship with a narcissist. Despite the breakup, the constant messages, calls, and attempts to re-enter your life can be confusing and frustrating. We'll delve into the psychology behind a narcissist's persistent need for contact, exploring their motives and offering you strategies to handle these unwelcome interactions. Whether you're seeking closure or simply trying to move on, understanding these behaviors is the first step towards regaining control and peace of mind. Have you ever found yourself wondering, why does my narcissist ex keep contacting me when I have no interest in it? If you're nodding along, you're not alone. In this video, we're diving deep into this perplexing question to uncover the motives behind your ex's relentless pursuit, and most importantly, how you can reclaim your peace of mind. Why does my ex, who's a narcissist, keep texting me, even when I don't want to talk? If you're wondering about this, you're not alone. Let's figure out why they're doing this. After you've been involved with a narcissist, they expect you to always be there for them, for sex, attention, a chat, or a meal. They keep you around because they might need you someday, for sex, attention, to clean their house, or to take them in if their current partner leaves them or they get bored, just like they did with you. They were talking to their exes while they were with you, even though you thought your relationship was special and exclusive. I'm sorry to tell you, but you are just one of many to the narcissist. To them, you are not special or loved, you are interchangeable with others. A narcissist needs to re-establish control in some way. If they haven't completely drained you of all your energy and then tossed you aside like a lifeless, discarded object, they feel as worthless and meaningless as they do inside. Their sense of self-worth depends on taking everything from you and leaving you emotionally exhausted and abandoned. This twisted process makes them feel powerful and important, counteracting the deep feelings of worthlessness they tried to hide. But it really is like that on an emotional level. They will not accept that you've made a choice on your own. Until now, you have been their personal plaything to torture and hurt whenever they wanted. You are nothing more than a dirty stuffed toy that they've loved so much they dragged it around everywhere, except when something more interesting came along. Then they would drop you wherever they were standing and go after that instead. Timing and how much you share in common with a narcissist, such as friends or living in the same city, play a big role in whether they will let go of you. If you still have mutual friends or live in the same area, they see you as a risk because you might expose their terrible secrets, and they are aware of this. But once you set a boundary, it is extremely important that you do not allow it to be broken. If you do, it will be much harder to set that boundary again, and they will respect it even less next time. By giving in, you show them that you are not serious, making it even harder to enforce your boundaries in the future. They are testing to see how serious you are about your boundary. Something inside them simply does not believe you mean it. For most survivors of narcissistic abuse, why should they believe us? We've always let them violate our boundaries before. Hold the line, my friend. It gets easier over time. Your narcissistic ex may keep contacting you, even when you're not interested, for a significant reason. To boost their ego. Narcissists thrive on admiration and attention, whether it's positive or negative. When they reach out to you, they're seeking validation of their self-worth and importance. Your response, even if it's expressing disinterest or frustration, reinforces their belief that they still have control over you. This validation feeds their ego and strengthens their sense of superiority. They may interpret any response as a sign that they still matter to you, regardless of the nature of the response. By keeping you in their thoughts, narcissists maintain a sense of control and power in the relationship. Any attention from you is seen as a victory, boosting their ego and giving them temporary satisfaction. Your ex may continue to message you for another reason, to maintain control. Narcissists crave power, and by staying in touch, they can influence how you feel and what you do. Even if you've expressed disinterest, they might persist to assert their dominance. This need for control stems from their fear of being alone and their desire to feel significant. Recognizing this can empower you to set boundaries and regain control of the situation. Your narcissistic ex may seek validation through continued contact. They yearn to feel important and valued, so any form of communication, even if negative, boosts their self-esteem. They interpret your responses as proof of their significance in your life regardless of your actual feelings. Understanding this need for validation can help you realize that engaging with them, even to reject them, only reinforces their belief that they matter to you. Establishing clear boundaries and refraining from responding can weaken their hold on you and safeguard your emotional well-being. Another reason your narcissist ex might keep contacting you is their fear of being left alone. Narcissists often have deep-seated insecurities, and the thought of being abandoned triggers intense anxiety for them. Reaching out to you, they seek reassurance that they're still wanted and valued. Even if you've made it clear you're not interested, they may continue to contact you in a desperate attempt to avoid feeling abandoned. Understanding this fear can help you see that their constant communication is driven by their own anxieties, rather than a genuine desire to reconcile. Setting boundaries and prioritizing your own well-being is essential in managing this situation. Your narcissist ex might keep contacting you because they need a boost to their ego, which is called narcissistic supply. They crave attention, admiration, and validation to feel good about themselves. Even if you've moved on and shown no interest, they still see you as a potential source of this supply. Any response from you, whether positive or negative, feeds their need for attention and makes them feel important. By staying in touch, it can satisfy their craving for validation and maintain their inflated self-image. Understanding their need for narcissistic supply can help you see that their constant contact isn't about you. It's about fulfilling their own emotional needs. Setting boundaries and refusing to engage can help you protect your own well-being. One possible reason why your narcissist ex keeps contacting you is that they haven't accepted the breakup and moved on. Despite your clear lack of interest, they may still hold on to hope for reconciliation or refuse to acknowledge that the relationship is over. They might see any communication from you as a sign that there's still a chance to rekindle the relationship, even if you've made it clear that you're not interested. This inability to let go can be fueled by their own denial, fear of being alone, or unwillingness to accept rejection. Recognizing that they haven't moved on can help you understand why they continue to reach out, but it's important to set firm boundaries and prioritize your own emotional well-being.